Hey Taurus, Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe here, and I am here to do your reading. And I have been meditating on your energy this morning, and I haven't done this on any other sign, but today I felt the numerology deck needed to be pulled out for you first, and then we'll pull a moon card, and we'll just get started right now, see what's going on. The number 46, domestic harmony. And on the bottom, 74, nature. Now the number 74 comes to a 2, which is your energy. Second house energy is Taurus. And second house is stability. It's everything that's foundational. Higher belief systems, higher levels of commitment, being committed to something. It's fixed energy. The second house is all about Taurus. So look and see where that's at in your chart. Most likely you're a sun sign, rising, moon, or Venus Taurus if you're here listening, unless you're a cross watcher. And remember, if you are cross watching, take what resonates and leave the rest. This reading could be about you. You never know. Domestic harmony, which breaks down to a 10, which we'll look and see what that's about. We'll see what it has to do with your reading. All right. Let's look at the moon cards for Taurus. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides for Taurus energy today. What is going on in the world of Taurus? And what messages do you have for our Taurus collective? Oh, imagine that. Today is the full moon in Leo. And if you haven't watched my full moon reading, make sure you go back and watch it. It's timestamped so you can fast forward to the signs that you need. Listen to the intro, though, if you want to learn more about the full moon and how it may affect us with the other planetary alignments going in. Keeping an eye on my candle. It's got a hole in the side of it. All right. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Interesting. And on the bottom, another Leo card. Confidence is your key to success. Usually Taurus don't have a problem with confidence. And I don't know why all this Leo energy. So there must be something to do with Leo energy that you need to release and gain. So maybe there needs to be a balance between pride and ego. Just maybe. We're going to take a look and see what's going on that could cause that. Interesting, Taurus. This is different than what I've been dealing with in the other reads. So let's see where this is going and what is unique about what's going on in your world. For our Taurus collective, spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides for our Taurus collective. What is going on that we need to know for their highest good? I just threw them right down on the table, didn't I? Knight of Pentacles. So slow-moving, dependable energy. That's usually Virgo energy in many ways. To me, that is the slowest knight in the deck. In this particular deck of cards, which is the Victorian Romantic Tarot, the knight has finally showed up, and she's so thankful that she kisses his hand. And he looks perfect in his attire. The thing about the Knight of Pentacles is when he shows up, you can count on him. He'll be the last one to show up. But when he comes, he's fully prepared for what's next. He doesn't travel anywhere quickly, but you can depend on everything that he is. So that is energy that you're dealing with today And it's crossed by Capricorn energy, which is a fellow earth sign. Um, Capricorn in its light is a hard worker. They are prepared. They come with the ability to do the daily thing that's needed to be done. The Capricorns that I know are very hard workers. But if they get in their shadow, they work too hard at wrong things. So they get a bad rap for the devil, but I love Capricorns actually. And my father was a Capricorn, and you could count on him all the time. And yeah, he could be the Knight of Pentacles. So there may be a Capricorn in your life, or another earth sign that is blocking you, or maybe it's something about yourself. You know, this devil, we'll see what it's pointing at, but we'll definitely figure out what's going on with that for you. In the recent past, you didn't put very much energy into something, or somebody didn't with you. What else is about that? Yeah, because you were coming to a place of looking back on something that had happened in the past that made you not invest so fully before. So you didn't quite let yourself get past the Seven of Pentacles, and you start looking behind yourself in the rearview mirror and be like, I don't think I want to go to the 8 with that. So you slowed way down. So Capricorn's crossing. Interesting. There's a lesson here that your soul wants to learn. You long to see what it is that is missing. I think you're looking to see why things are slow, and you haven't come up with a conclusion yet. And you're not afraid to go to bat for it, to fight for it. In fact, you fear that somebody will bypass the opportunity to even face the conflict of it. And whether that's you or somebody else that's involved, for some reason I'm feeling like there's a level of control here. But you fear that somebody won't face the music. It says confidence is your key to success. Don't let pride get in your way. Sometimes we tend to think we're just too good to deal with it, or somebody else does. Going forward, there's a real sense of battling. If you want to end something, or if you want to communicate something new to someone, about something, or whether you want to go ahead and close out the cycle. In your real hopes and dreams, you want to end it. You want to come to the 10 because there's something you're trying to know, something deeper you're trying to know. And maybe you're tired of going so slow and you're trying to rush forward a little bit because you want to get to the ace. What's crossing is the tendency to fall in between, the lack of confidence for going forward. Maybe it's because you don't want to fight or argue about it. You're doing anything you can to create domestic harmony. And I believe this nature card, in and of itself, is about your energy. You being Taurus, standing up in Taurus energy, which is a confident energy, by the way. It's grounded. It knows where it's going, what's going on with everything. In its shadow, it can be pushy and controlling. There's something going forward about routines. They're out of whack. The Hermit's in reverse. Somebody's beginning to feel a sense of needing to rush and not go so slow, that there's a control aspect here, which brings pride in the way, which is why you've got where you need to release pride and you need to bring in confidence. Because the epiphany comes to me that there is a difference in being confident and arrogant. And I don't know which side of the spectrum you're on that. But if you're not going within or creating the order or the plan in order to go toward the larger goal, you can't end the cycle and get to the ace without this. Or you may be having a lack of self-confidence to go toward whatever this goal, this thing, this relationship is, that you're stuck in this position. You want to go forward. You want to get to the 10 completion. But you're not. You're being too prideful, and you're afraid at the same time that you don't know how to go forward with it. There's a friend, maybe a water sign friend, that is an outside influence here that can show you how, that's going to come in and influence you and give you a message or encouragement to get your hermit upright. Because in the near future, you're going to see the way with this Page of Pentacles. You're going to see the new way, and your completion will come. It has something to do with your Queen of Cups being in reverse. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's the energy that I'm talking about. If it's in reverse, it's not allowing love in. You're not allowing over here someone to show you. If you were the Knight of Cups, for instance, in here, or this is the Knight of Pentacles, you see how he's standing here, and she is showing cup energy. She's actually showing a masculine cup energy. He is very rigid. If you'll look at his expression on his face, even though he's accepting the kiss on his hand, there's a sense of rigidity to his face, which would indicate this energy within him. And that's what I'm seeing that's happening for you or the person that you're involved with. Someone here is not allowing themselves to be loved, to be cared for. They're blocking emotions. And it's causing the household energy or the masculine energy to be out of balance. It's bringing the Emperor in reverse. That energy is controlling the narrative, the dynamic, the situation that's going on within the household and upsetting domestic harmony. Taurus is being asked here to please release pride, embrace confidence, embrace your Taurus energy. Look and see what Taurus energy in the light is versus the Taurus shadow energy. If you're not a Taurus sun sign, you're a Taurus rising. That's how you are. That's first house energy. All right. That's how everything is, how you show up in the world, what other people see, the way you look, the way all that, how you appear to be. in the physical right here. This energy is causing 5 of Wands, conflict, which is not domestic harmony. And your goal is to get here with the 6 of Swords. To be able to freely view the options that you have. 7 of Cups. Look at all the things that you have to choose from. Graduating from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. In this progression, it's a quick move. You're literally going in this reading from the Knight of Pentacles to the World, to the Ace, up to the Page, all the way up to the King of Pentacles. Up here, you're Page of Pentacles. Here, you're King of Pentacles. So what do? Fast forward. If you take this advice, now you have free will. You can do what you want. Either you or someone in the scenario that you're dealing with. I have Leo on the table. I have Capricorn. Of course, you're not showing up in your reading as a Taurus. So I might not be talking about a sun sign Taurus. Or I could be, well, you're up here in this numerology card. But I've got Virgo here. I got Capricorn. All the earth signs. I have Leo. And I have Scorpio. I mean, it could be Cancer or Pisces, but I really see Scorpio there. But it's about energy, not signs. But if you're a sign person, maybe you'll pick something up out of that. I don't know. So let's see if we can get a little advice for Taurus on how it is that we can come out of a place of being too prideful, too much pride to show emotions because of things that have happened in the past. But the only way to get to the 10 completion is to look at the pain, to look at what happened in the past. You keep hitting the repeat button, you keep having the same thing over and over again, and it tears up the domestic harmony in your life. All right, Spirit. What's the thing with the 10 of Swords for Taurus? Show us that pain and how they can get around that or look in it better. Yep, that Queen of Cups is in the upright. Realize with the Star reversed, if this is advice, I think that you've been catering and thinking about someone else's feelings and emotions before your own. You're not embracing your own love for self. And so in order to keep domestic harmony, many times you're actually creating conflict by not considering your own emotions and standing up for yourself with the confidence that's needed. Instead, you're being too prideful, like you can do it all yourself. So your advice is to realize that it's okay to embrace your weaknesses. It's time to put yourself first and show yourself a little love and allow others to love you. It's a time to stop juggling back and forth between these things. Embrace that Aries energy going forward within yourself as an Empress or trying to get to that point. The Empress shows us that she's mastered the Queen of Cups energy, where here you're coming in reverse. And we're trying to get here with the Queen of Cups. You know how she masters that Queen of Cups energy? She sits on her throne and her cup is full in and of itself. She doesn't need anybody to fill it up. She has a lot of love to give, but she doesn't have to go seeking it. And she doesn't have to people please to get it. People come to her and she pours the love into them. She knows and has the confidence that she can get up and walk across the room and give to someone else too. And go sit back on her throne and nobody's going to get in her throne. There's no fear there. She's mastered all 4 queens. She knows how to receive. And that's what Spirit's asking you to do. So stop throwing things around. It's time to celebrate yourself, working with other people, and show less love to others and allow yourself to receive love. Any other advice on how Taurus can better prep themselves for receiving? Take the risk to go ahead and make the investment in time or energy into whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Gemini energy. Don't be afraid because of past wounds that you've got here to make the investment. Even though things are slow, things may be slow or halted down for your own benefit. So it's a difference of being prideful is looking at the scenario as though you're a victim. Well, it's just the way it is, and I just have to deal with that, but I'm strong. I can do it. I posted on my Facebook not too long ago, are you being strong or are you being happy? There's a big difference. If you're constantly in a state of having to be strong, then that's the same as the 4 of Pentacles, just maintaining. That's the same of constantly, it's never getting past that point of growth. It's never getting to a stage of growth of being comfortable. It's always having to work on constantly just maintaining. That's like somebody living paycheck to paycheck. And the entire country is living like that right now because of the economy that we've developed around ourselves. And we're always fighting against the grain. So that's a paycheck to paycheck person. That's 4 of Pentacles. That's where you're just being strong. I'm trying to hang in there, trying to be strong. If any of you grew up in Southern Christian Bible Belt, you know that everybody stands up on Sunday with their prayer request about how strong they've got to be. The Lord's got me being strong. And we have a lot of pride in that, don't we? But it's hard to embrace our weaknesses and realize that sometimes being vulnerable enough to speak our weaknesses actually shows a level of confidence and faith that even in our weakest points, there's something else, something still to be learned from that. And actually looking into those weaknesses will create growth in our life. So things do happen for us, not to us. We're not victims. By no means. You have the power always. So this full moon is asking you to release pride and allow confidence. Do a little research. What does it mean to be confident? And what is pride? You should have pride, but a healthy level of pride. Not Capricorn pride. Not Capricorn reverse pride. So, Taurus, I hope this helped. And this could be you or the person you're dealing with. I've said what the signs are in here. And I hope that if this is something that you're dealing with, that you're able to go inside and look at what it is that keeps making you repeat that pattern, where you're showing someone else more love than you are showing yourself. You can only love someone else as much as you love yourself. And loving someone is a verb, and it's a choice. But if you choose to continuously show more love and consideration for someone else more than yourself, your cup will end up empty. And if there ain't nobody to give it back to you, your domestic harmony in your life is going to be upside down. And you're trying to really get into that space. Let me get you an animal oracle real fast before I exit. Animal oracle advice for my Taurus collective with the Southeastern Soul Tribe. All right, let's try that again. You are a lot tougher than you think you are. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve a problem or get answers to your question. I knew better than to pull that. That's not meant for you. I heard it. Anyway, Taurus, that's your message. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are on a desktop, over here is a picture of me, and you can click on that. It'll take you there to subscribe and turn that little bell on so you get all the notifications. Otherwise, love and light. See you next time.